guys, what's going on? Hope everybody's having a good morning out there. And I'm headed down to Table Rock Lake again this morning. Johnny and I are doing a Fish the Moment challenge today for the Fish the Moment YouTube channel, and we're going to be doing it on big swim baits. So we're going to be fishing the big mega bass swim baits all day, and this is going to be interesting because you know how it is if you guys have ever fished big swim baits. Some days you can go out there and catch some good ones on them, and some days you can go out there and throw them all day and not get a bite on them. So it ought to be interesting. So stay tuned down the road next week or so and check the show out on fishthemoment.com. But anyway, today I'm gonna have a little talk about something that actually a friend of mine, Jeff Fletcher, brought up, and I've thought about it for years too. And that is the whole topic of should there be a senior professional bass fishing tour. And right off the bat, I'll tell everybody, I cannot believe that somebody has not put one together yet. I mean, I really don't understand it, because if you look at the popularity of the senior circuits and every other sport out there, bowling, golf, whatever, I mean, it's like some of the most popular tournament circuits that they have out there. And the neat thing about this sport we have is you got so many different participants from different age demographics that there's room for everybody out there. You know, everybody knows how popular the high school and college tournaments are. Of course, everybody knows how popular all the Bassmaster MLS events are, all the AAA tournaments. All these circuits are full. Most of those guys in there are in their 30s and 40s for the most part. So it makes all the reason in the world that if you had a senior circuit, like a over 55 or something like that it would be equally or more popular. And imagine this scenario right here. Imagine if you had, Rick Clunn, Denny Brower, Larry Nixon, David Fritz, I could just go on and on down the list. Guys duking it out, in these tournaments, everything. The old school bass tournaments, guys from the 70s, 80s, and 90s competing against each other. I think that would be some of the most, fan-friendly, interested type events that you could possibly have. And, I for one, I'd welcome that too, because so many of my buddies out there that I grew up fishing around, they're the same age or older than I am right now. A lot of them are older than I am right now, so it'd be a great chance to sort of rekindle that. But anyway, just from a participant perspective, it's like if somebody would have the resources and motivation and desire to actually put this together on a professional level, not only do I see a lot of interest from the fans and the spectators and the sponsors in the industry, but I see a tremendous interest from the anglers themselves. I mean, if those tournaments could be positioned where, it was worth their time to fish it and set up in the sense that, it was attractive to everybody, it would be something that would be a natural progression when an angler turned into their 50s, that they transition to the senior circuit. Not that you couldn't still fish some of the other ones, but you could just, transition into that. I mean, just like last week, Phil Mickelson won the PGA tournament. He's 50 years old, so, you can do both in that. And I remember watching bowling. You see guys like Mark Roth and Earl Anthony, flipping over back and forth between the senior circuit and the regular circuit. I just think it would be unbelievably cool myself. So I'd be curious to see everybody's opinion out there that's watching this. Do you guys think that the senior circuit would go over pretty good? I know on my own YouTube demographic, YouTube has a analytics segment on our channel where you can see how old most of your viewers are, and I'm going to say that's like 60% of the people that watch my channel are over 45 years old, like 45 to 75 years old. So from that standpoint, I see a lot of people out there that would be interested in that. I think there's enough old school dudes out there that they'd come to that. And even now, I mean, you got guys like Kevin Van Dam and Aaron Martins, and guys that you don't think are over 50 or knocking on 50's door are there right now. So you know, there'd be a continual new feed of anglers out there, you know, to be in that circuit. So if there's anybody out there that has the time and the money and the resources to make this happen, I think that it's sort of like a gold mine just waiting there to be had. Again, I don't understand why somebody has not done it before. I mean, it makes so much sense from every level that I can look for. I don't see any negative to it. I don't see any downside why, you know, that wouldn't be effective or wouldn't work. So let me know what you guys think. Just be curious out there to get a feel for the vibe of that. And, you know, who knows, maybe one day we're going to see that soon. So I like I said, Jeff sent me a message about that, saying, you know, do you think there's ever going to be a time for that? And I do. I mean, I think it's just a matter of time, and I think that time is getting pretty close, you know, for that to happen. So anyway, I'd like to hear from you guys on all that. Thanks again for tuning in the channel. Just a little quick video. Wanted to bring that up, and see y'all later.